What is up, YouTube? KM888 here with another Wi-Fi battle for you guys. Still on X and Y. I am a European, so yeah, fuck me, right? Still waiting for auras, but hey, I don't really mind, so yeah, once again, another clan battle. This time my opponent is Justin, and as you can see on about his team, it's pretty threatening actually. A lot of pokes are actually offensive looking. Except for the Tyranitar, maybe, but it could still be like a Dragon Dance set, so I still have to watch out for it. And yeah, I'm still using the same old team, so yeah, that maybe not that interesting for you guys, but I really wanted to show you because the battle is really good, so yeah, let's get into it, I'd say. Oh. Like this. As you can see, Justin is issuing a challenge, and the battle is going to start. Now, I'm gonna start off with my Landorus, predicting the Medicham, and what you know, I'm right. Now, Fake Out's coming, at least that's my thought process here. So, I'm actually just gonna go for a move thinking like, he's gonna Fake Out me, and we'll see what happens. And he actually switches out into the Azumarill, while I switch out into my Togekiss, I think. Yeah, Togekiss for the Rocky Helmet damage is always convenient against it. I can't really stay in against an Azumarill, so I'm gonna switch out into my Scissor, which takes on an Azumarill a lot better than my Togekiss, so yeah, well, at least I think that, but he doesn't agree with me, and he also switches out into his Tyranitar. And at this point, I have an awesome matchup. I can easily go for the Bullet Punch for some damage, I can go for the U-turn to straight out kill this thing. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Mega Scizor, and he's actually gonna go for the Crunch. Now, I have no clue what his thought process was there, but I'm just gonna go for the U-turn, and I'm gonna wreck the T-Tar. Oh my god, it only has like 10% left, and he gets a weakness policy, so I'm like, oh, dang, this probably is a Dragon Dance set with weakness policy, and it's pretty offensive, but to be honest, I don't really mind. I've seen weakness policy, it can't be scoffed, that means my Kyurem is always gonna outspeed it, and I'm just gonna go for the attack. So Earth Power should kill the T-Tar, and that's exactly what it does, which is pretty good, so yeah, yay, already one up, so good. Now, of course, Kyurem is in. This does give him another chance to go into Mega Medicham, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna switch into Medicham, and he's gonna go Mega this time. I do predict a Fake Out still, but I know a neutral Fake Out is gonna do a massive amount of damage to Togekiss, so I'm gonna switch out into my Landorus to get off the Intimidate. And truth be told, I'm really happy that I did that. Intimidating a Mega Medicham is always good because that thing is so powerful. Can have so many moves: Fake Out, Drain Punch, Psycho Cut, and as you can see, he's actually gonna go for the high jump kick, and that actually does a lot of damage, even though it's resisted. I don't really mind. I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna scout for the Ice Punch right here. Some Medichams actually do run it, but apparently this one is running Substitute, and once I saw that, I was like, oh fuck, I'm screwed if this goes through. And I just go for the Volt Switch. I know I outspeed it, and I pray to god I let Substitute fade, but I do. Mega Medicham ain't really a glass cannon, but it can't really do much. Thank god, like, oh my god, if that sub would have gone through. Anyways, I just go into Landorus, get off another Intimidate, while he just goes for another high jump kick. I don't really mind, it still does a crap load, but at least my Landorus is living it. At this point he goes for the Zen Headbutt, trying to flinch me or KO me, but it doesn't work out that way, and I get off a massive amount of damage with Earthquake. With massive amount, I of course mean I kill it. Bye bye Mega Medicham, I'm not gonna miss you at all. Mamoswine's coming in, of course. And here I have to fear the Ice Shard, possible Icicle Spear or Icicle Crash, and he goes for the Stealth Rock, which of course is a good move, because why would I stay in with the Landorus? Although I am going to go for the Rotom Wash and I'm going to go for the Trick. Now that the Medicham is gone, my Rotom's speed isn't that important anymore, but it would have been convenient either way. Like, if I went for the Hydro Pump here, the Mamoswine would have taken a crap load of damage anyway, so yeah. I don't really mind. He's now Scarf locked in Icicle Crash, so I'm just going to go for the Hydro Pump. Icicle Crash hits again, and what you know, he gets the flinch. I was like, seriously? Seriously, the flinch? Oh my god, and I was like, oh, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go into a Heatran. He is locked into Icicle Crash, so he ain't gonna do shit against it. Heatran taking it like a beast. So yeah, as you can see, I did like 5% of damage. I really didn't mind at all. At this point, I have 3 options. He's definitely gonna switch out. I can go for the Lava Plume, Earth Power, and Stealth Rock without a problem. He's gonna switch out into the Greninja while I do just that, and I go for the Lava Plume. I didn't want to go for the Stealth Rock because at some point I will have to go for the Defog again, just because the Stealth Rocks are up on my side, and that I don't like that, so yeah. Greninja came in on that Lava Plume. It does get burned, sad for it, but hey, it's a battle, crits happen, burns happen, it doesn't really matter, I think. Now, at this point, he's actually gonna go for the Scald. He becomes a pure water type. I don't care, he is a Greninja. That's basically another Glass Cannon at this point, since it's burned. I'm gonna go for the Earth Power, and combined with the burn, I am gonna take him down. So, Greninja down and out of the way, and that's really, really good. Now, that's pretty good for me, of course, but this does give him a free swap into the Garchomp, and Garchomp is an amazing Pokemon. I mean, no one can say anything against that. Like, it can be Scarf, it can be Choice Bandit, it can be Swords Dance, sub 3 attacks, like a lot of things. And what I decided to do is I wanted to switch it to my Landorus, get off the Intimidate, so at least it won't be at +2. I was following it off. It works out thanks to the Stealth Rock, so I'm really happy because of that. And now the Garchomp is actually only at +1, so yeah, it's pretty good. Now at this point I'm taking a risk. If he only has the the Earthquake and the Dragon Claw, he can't do shit against my Togekiss. Apparently he also has the Fire Fang against things like Scissor, so I'm glad I didn't switch that in. And I can finish him off with a crit Dazzling Gleam. Now, of course, if he did have something like Poison Jab, Iron Head, or Stone Edge, my Togekiss would have been screwed, but I would have dealt with the Garchomp another way then. At this point, I had to do it like this, and I was happy with that, so yeah. He switches in the Mamoswine again. It is Scarfed, I know that, and so I'm gonna predict him not to go for the Earthquake because it's a little bit too risky. And I was right, he goes for the Icicle Crash, and my Heatran actually takes that really well, just as before, so I'm happy with that. Heatran is a beast, definitely not mess around with it. He just goes for the Icicle Crash again. He's gonna do the same thing against my Rotom W. He's gonna try and fish for the flinch. This time it doesn't happen, and I can go freely for the Lava Plume. I do know it shouldn't kill, so yeah, that's exactly what happens as well. I do get a crit. I don't think the crit matters because with crits only doing 1.5 times the damage, it would have still been a 2-hit KO, I think, depending on damage roll, so yeah. He still goes for the Icicle Crash, and I can just finish it off with the Lava Plume, so I'm happy with that. There goes the Mamoswine, so yeah, it's really awesome. I don't think he has much pokes left, but we'll see. Pretty sure I almost killed them all, so yeah. Azumarill is still left, of course. The problem here is if he's a Belly Drum set. And you're gonna see that most of the time I'm just gonna go into Scissor because Scissor is a pretty good Azumarill not counter, but at least check. Like, as you can see, this did about 5%, maybe 6-7. If he's at +6, Aqua Jet ain't gonna kill me, and Bullet Punch is at least a 2-hit KO, so I'm actually really happy with that damage output that I can do. And as you can see, I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch right here, and I do get a crit, so that means this thing is has a lot of HP investment, and how awesome ain't that? Like, I live with 8 HP, and that's really good. Now, I also have another Azumarill counter, which is my Kyurem. He's obviously gonna go for the Aqua Jet right here, but I don't really care. Like, why would I care about an Aqua Jet? Look at this pathetic damage, and my Kyurem is gonna finish it off with a Fusion Bolt, and I do believe that that's gonna be the game. Really thanks to my opponent, and it was an awesome battle, I thought. I did get the 5-0 win, I think. Yeah, pretty sure I got the 5-0 win, so yeah, the win was really good, and it got me 2 points for my clan, so I was really happy with that battle, and I really had to do some predictions in it, so I was really happy. That was it for the video. Like it if you like the video, of course. Comment below, it always makes me happy, and I always try to reply, so yeah. And if you want to see more of my content, maybe the next battles, subscribe to my channel. It's just press on a button. So yeah, see you guys, ciao.